Hey, real quick, we are going to have some of the people that are going, the adults that are going on the trip with us. They're going to head up here and they're going to tell us about the ministry sites that we're going to visit, that we're going to serve and serve alongside. They're already in Nashville serving right now, and so they're going to tell us a little bit about these sites so that we can in our groups tonight. And the next meeting that we have, pray for the group. So what I want you guys to do is to listen to these adults, these leaders who love you guys and who are working. Honestly, they're volunteering long before we go on the trip to get caught up with what these sites are doing, the people that work there. So they're going to tell you, hey, I got these kids. If you're in Walkerville, if you're in Hazelnut, you're coming with us on Monday, Tuesday, right? So you guys need to be listening for which one you're going to, especially, so you guys can know which ones to pray for. Tonight, pray for the ones you're going to on Monday, Tuesday. Okay, pray for that site. So hear them out. Here they are. They're coming up. It's Jason. It's Trina. It's Leah. And who else? There's somebody else that's going to do it.
So I think we're still playing let down because I'm filling in for Miss Fell and Sandy Fell and Miss Heather Ashton. So sorry about that. Their site is called YES, and that stands for Youth Encouragement Services. And they have 3 of these centers, and they do a lot of neat things. The most important thing they do is it's kind of like an after-school program that spills over into a summer program for them. And the most important thing they do is they do spiritual development, offer chapel service, some Bible school, VBS type stuff that they do during their after-school time, and they do other things, tutoring and homework assistance. They set up summer Bible camps, so these kids that live in this area, they don't get to go out of town that much. You know, they don't get to leave their own neighborhood most of the time, but they set it up where they can go to a summer Bible camp, physical development, so they play a lot of basketball, different types of games, just on and on. Arts and cultures, they have their own Christmas store that they do. So just a lot of neat things. But what you guys are going to be doing, and let me go over who's going to be going. On Monday and Tuesday, Hazelnut and Steady Heart, you'll be going there Monday and Tuesday. And then Thursday and Friday will be the BGs and Walkerville. And what we'll be doing, I think your alternating days, is one day you'll be doing VBS activities, and then the other day manual labor. And I can't tell you exactly what the manual labor is. We'll find that out. I know I'm with the Steady Heart group. I'm with y'all. And we'll let y'all know on Sunday, I guess, when Miss Fell gets back, kind of maybe more about what the manual labor is. And but the VBS activities, guys, what they wanted me to let you know for sure is you're leading, you're in charge. We're going to rely on you guys to get it going, and we're going to give you exactly what the lessons are, what you're going to be doing. You're going to be in charge of music, the Bible story, and the skit that goes along with the Bible story. And you'll have that beforehand so we can decide who's doing what, doing the craft, and then having a game, some type of game. So you're going to be in charge of that. And as family group leaders, we're going to kind of help figure out who's doing what with that. So just be ready to do that. And like I said, we'll let you know about the manual labor as we figure that out, as we get that information, and we'll pass it on to you. So that's Youth Encouragement Services. There you go.
All right.
I have the Martha O'Brien Center. This is a large organization. They're in Nashville with multiple locations that do a lot of social service work for babies through elementary age kids to up through high school, helping folks get into college and then career placement. So wide variety of things. They serve 10,000 individuals. There are 1,600 volunteers that volunteer for the Martha O'Brien Center, 850 students in their student programs, and that's what we'll be working with this summer. And they serve 13,000 Meals on Wheels. And there are going to be 3 family groups coming I'll be with 2 of them, and Kevin Ashby will be with the other. There's 2 locations that we'll be working at. Two of the groups at the location one of us will be at will be with the Early Learning Center. 2 things there are one with babies through pre-K age. You'll be playing with babies, but I want you to, and I want you to think of how important it is, how much brain development and enrichment kids get in the first few years of life. Dr. Grego. And
Very important.
the majority of your brain development happens by the time you're 3. It's all downhill for so you're not just playing with them. I mean, this is enriching for them. There are 6 classrooms with 80 children, I believe, and then there is a summer tutoring program for kindergarten through 8th grade. We'll have to. I was told it was kindergarten or elementary age, so we'll see what we'll do with the 7th and 8th graders, how we work that out too. The other place, or at those, I believe there will be a little bit of manual labor to be determined at a later date. And then at the other sites, that will be a manual labor site that will have some painting involved. It looks like it'll be indoor painting. So you really need to follow the directions of the adult leaders because it's a little more precise when you're painting indoor, getting paint on carpet and where a little less free form than painting fences. There's also, it said playground work. I don't know if that means you're repairing a playground like we did in New York. What group did that?
Yeah. Who was there?
I was there. Anyway, so some of us are experiencing that, or I don't know if that means you're working on the playground with kids playing there. I don't know. So the groups that are going Monday and Tuesday, the BGs, D-Look, and McSims. Thursday, Friday, Steady Heart, Hazel Rock, and K-Rock.
Okay, I have the Napier Community Center, which is the same location that we're doing the big block party at on Sunday night. We're going to be there serving throughout the week as well. There are 3 family groups that go there Monday, Tuesday, and 3 that go there Thursday, Friday. So there are 3 different projects at the community center that we're going to be focusing on. One of them will be manual labor, TBD exactly what that will be for the center, but manual labor will be involved. And then there's the school or the enrichment piece of it. So there's a K through 4th grade section and a 5th through 8th grade section. And so I'm just going to show you this because this is what they do. Like this is the schedule for K through 4. So they're busy and the groups are going to be doing these different activities with the K through 4th grade. Lots of different things, which exercises in the mornings, then a little bit of academics or fun puzzle games, playground time, puzzles and strategies, gym time, outdoor activities, that sort of stuff. So that's K through 4th. And then 5th through 8th, same thing. Another crazy, fun little schedule here for their activities. Exercises, open outdoor activities that include drama and different things like that. Something going on there. And then there's a college trip involved. So they're taking them to see other universities in the area. And there's also swimming involved. So this is why you were asked to bring a swimsuit, because some of you will actually be swimming. So the key thing here that they wanted to emphasize, that Odessa is the lady in charge of the community center, interaction, which I know you guys are used to doing, but when it's time to swim, everybody swims. Everybody jumps in, everybody's swimming with each other. When it's time to go on the college trip, we're all going on the college trip. When it's time to eat, we're all eating, we're sitting down, eating, interacting with the kids. It's not just us over to the side, but interacting with all those. So she wants us involved in all these fun activities that are going on. So that's kind of what's happening at the community center. And so the groups are Monday and Tuesday, Woke, Rutlabaugh, Walkaville. Thursday, Friday, D-Look, Niños Locos, and McSims.
share a little bit.
I have the Nashville Rescue Mission, and I'm gonna have K-Rod on Monday and Tuesday, and Rutland Law on Thursday and Friday. And I asked my IT department for a video. You guys got it? Okay, I don't have to add a whole lot to that. They gave you a pretty good idea of what they do. They serve up to 2,000 meals a day. They provide shelter for an average of 800 people a night. They have a clothing closet and showers. They have day shelters for when it's too cold or too hot to safely be outside, that kind of stuff. And they also have this really intensive program called the Life Recovery Program, where they take people who are addicts and help them to figure out what's behind their addictions. They minister to the whole person, all aspects of their lives, and help people get back on track, like the people you saw up here. I know we're going to be in the kitchen some, and I've heard that if you'll bring a ball cap, it'll save you from a hairnet. So you might want to think about that if you're K-Rod or Rutland Law. And I'm not sure what other kinds of activities we're going to do. Okay.
Be awesome. We're going to have Sherry and a couple of you guys come up, but we wanted to make you guys aware of something. David, we got the, yes, perfect. Hey, right now, there's actually its first update that we're working on right now. But we have created an app for the trip that will then transition to be just an app for the student ministry. And the way you can't really see how it works really from those screen caps, but just real quick, I mean, what we got on the app, so we encourage you guys to go ahead and go download it, and you can get it on iOS, so Apple phone or Android. Go download the app. Have your parents download the app. We have our blog linked to it. We have trip picture. We'll have pictures linked to it. All of our videos. We'll actually have an opportunity for you guys to submit pictures and videos yourself, to where they'll go to a shared spot on the app where you can see all the pictures and video that everyone shared. And it's also linked to our Instagram, and then also specifically for the trip, specifically for Nashville, we'll have the directory on there for all the leaders, and then also the trip schedule for the week will be on there as well. So we'll use this for if you guys, one potential use could be if we're asking for testimonies. If something happens and you're on the bus ride, after your day, go to the app, write what happened, share a picture from it. If, hey, this is so and so, and I met him or her, and this happened. You can write a little story about it and send it to us, and we'll have the testimony right there. So go download the app. We'll have your parents download the app as well, because that's where they can easily watch all the trip videos and see all the blog posts about the trip, and even see pictures that you and all of us are posting. So should be a cool way for us to stay connected to everyone at home and even each other on the trip. And then after that, it will turn in and transition into a pretty cool resource and something fun for us to have as a student ministry. So go download it, have your parents download it, and leaders download it as well. Now we're going to have Sherry come up, or are you going to come up, or just them? Just go straight for them? Okay. We got two of our favorites to come up and share a little bit about packing. So y'all give it up.
Okay, so before we start, we need 3 volunteers to come up and play a game for us.
Yay!
Come on, Kate. Come on, Abby.
Maybe a boy.
A boy? Can we have a boy?
Mike, did I hear Mike?
Mike, come on.
Okay, so these look like random words, but it's really a giant tongue twister. So you're going to try to say all of those words like in the order. as fast as you can, right?
Yes.
Yes, right.
And we're gonna see who does it the best.
Whoever does it the best gets bragging rights.
Who wants
Who wants to go first?
Okay, go.
Did you read all the words? What? Did you already read it? Okay. As fast
As fast as you can.
and get on microphone.
Hacking threat, PowerPoint, perfectly various pertinent people proactively prevent perpetual procrastination, failed problems.
Hacking prep PowerPoint prepares for people practically preventing perpetual procrastinators failures problem. Just give her the bragging rights now.
I can respond to that.
You can do that. You can do it.
Ready, go. Hacking prep PowerPoint perfectly prep. People. I'm not even gonna next time.
You need to start
Why did you make up?
Wait, which one? Which word? Preventing?
No.
Prevention.
No.
Pertinent.
So, I think Kate, okay, so Aaron and I are going to show you how it's actually done. One, two. Hacking prep PowerPoint perfectly prepares permanent people practically preventing parental procrastinators perilous problems. Alright, so now we're actually going to talk to you about hacking. So, this year, okay, well, we're taking 3 buses this year, and there was a nice picture of a bus up there, but it's one of those big, like, travel buses, you know what I'm talking about?
Great.
Yeah, okay. So we're taking 3 of those this year, and every single seat on every bus is taken. So that doesn't mean you're gonna get to lay down and take up all your room. Everyone's gonna have a seat, and there's not gonna be any left over. That also means that the cargo space underneath the bus is extremely limited. So you can't bring all your bags, you need to bring a nice suitcase, which we're going to talk about now.
Okay, so you're gonna have, you're gonna have one carry-on bag. If you've ever been on a plane, you know that there are certain requirements, a certain size for a plane. So you need to try to have that kind of a suitcase in mind when you're packing. So that would just fit, something that would fit airline carry-on requirements.
Or you can bring a duffel bag like Andy has here. And this is even better because it's soft and it takes up less space, and a lot of times you can fit more into it. So consider bringing a duffel bag instead.
Also, you're going to want to bring a bedroll this year. Linens and towels and pillows will not be provided at our dorm, so you want to make sure you bring your sheets and whatever your top covering is going to be, and also a pillow.
Yes, like Andy said, there was also a pillow. You might want to bring a pillow on the bus with you. That way, if you want to sleep on the bus, we'll just make sure everything is labeled. So a bedroll is basically just a sleeping bag, if you can tell. All right. So on Friday, June 17th, which is the day before the trip, from 1 to 5, that's the window you need to bring all of your luggage here. So bring all of your luggage and your bedding and your bedroll stuff to the VRBC lobby. Make sure it's labeled with your name, and then there's going to be signs on the door that'll have all of the name listings and what bus you're on. So you need to figure out what bus you're on, and then go find a sign for that bus and put your luggage there. It's pretty easy, but there will be signs labeled bus 1, bus 2, bus 3, so just figure out which one you're on and put your stuff there. The reason why we're doing this is because you can pack early, and then when you wake up on Saturday morning, you won't have anything to do but just come straight here. And it makes it so that we can get all of the buses loaded quicker and less chaos the day of.
Okay, so Saturday morning, we're going to check in at 7:45 a.m., but it would not hurt to be a little bit earlier than that. So you're going to enter through the Beltline door. That door, sorry. So you want to bring what you need for the bus ride in a backpack, maybe like a drawstring bag. Just think about what you're going to want to have on the bus with you and put that in your bag. We're going to gather at the worship center You're going to wear an old 8612 or refuge shirt, and if you do not have one of the old shirts, we have new old shirts out in the lobby. So if you've never been on a mission trip before, you don't have any of these old trip shirts, we'll have some for you out here. You also probably would want to bring two, maybe just for one going to Nashville and then one coming back from Nashville to wear on the bus.
Alright, so now we're going to talk about what to pack in your suitcase. And Annie has some lovely demonstrations for us. So all your parents have a very complete packing list that was emailed to them, but we're just going to go over the main highlights. First off, you need to make sure you bring a water bottle, like this, or any other water bottle, whatever you want. Just make sure it has your name on it. Names are just super important. A lot of people are going to have the same water bottle that looks exactly alike. You don't want to take someone else's. So put your name on it. We're going to be drinking tons of water, so you want to make sure that you don't forget that. Next, you want to make sure you bring long pants like jeans. We're doing some manual labor at certain sites, and you never know what that's going to entail. It could be poison ivy, so you want long pants. Trust me. Alright, you also need 2 pairs of closed-toed shoes. We recommend you bring tennis shoes. The reason why you need 2 pairs is because one could get wet or fall apart and you need another pair to wear after that. So you need to wear closed-toed shoes or tennis shoes. Girls, you can wear Converse if you want, but we're probably going to be walking a lot, so I would recommend tennis shoes. You need to wear those anytime you're outside of the door. Now on the bus, you are allowed to wear like your chacos or flip-flops or whatever you want to wear. And you can also wear those inside the door. But anytime you're outside the door, closed-toed shoes. You also need to bring a paint shirt. So any shirt that you would be willing to get dirty, get paint on. You might be painting at one of your ministry sites, so just make sure you have one of those. You also might consider bringing 2. Maybe you would paint in 2 days and one will get really messy. So think about that. Also need to bring work gloves. A lot of the sites are doing manual labor, and especially if you're doing gardening, you're going to want work gloves. There could be thorns or sharp objects, so definitely bring work gloves. You also want to bring an umbrella. There was one year in Washington, D.C. on that mission trip where people had to walk miles in the rain to get to the cathedral, so you definitely want to bring an umbrella. Or if you don't want to carry around an umbrella, you might consider a small, compact poncho, available in many different shapes and sizes at your local CVS. You also want to bring a light jacket, as it may be cold inside your dorm room or at night. Nothing like a big parka or anything, just bring a light jacket. You also want to bring a string backpack. You want to have a backpack that you can bring to the different ministry sites so you can carry your lunch and your water bottle and whatever else you may need. But typically the school backpacks are too heavy and too bulky, so just bring a drawstring bag. Towels and washcloths. You definitely need to bring some towels and washcloths this year. They're not provided. So a little packing tip, if you roll your towels and washcloths inside your sleeping bag, you won't have to carry them. Alright, so this year something that is different. Everyone needs to bring a swimsuit. As we heard earlier, some of the ministry sites include a swimming pool, so you need to be prepared to go swimming. That means everyone, whether your name is listed or not, you need to bring a swimsuit. Boys, just make sure you're wearing a normal, long swimsuit, none of the Speedos or anything like that. Wear a normal swimsuit, and girls, you either need to wear a 1-piece or a t-shirt over a 2-piece. So just want to be honest, everyone. Oh, you also need to pack a beach towel with your swimsuit. You need to bring a baseball cap. They're great for outdoor working, and at the soup kitchen this year, instead of wearing a hairnet, if you wear a baseball cap, you can get away with it. So you definitely want to bring a baseball cap. Alright, girls' shorts. So, this is not the time to show you your latest summer fashion statement. Alright, everyone needs to be wearing long shorts like the ones Andy's holding up. That means basketball shorts, or long khaki shorts, or denim shorts. Anything up there is fine. Just make sure they're long. They're super easy to find at Target, Academy, Walmart, any of those places.
Or your brother's closet.
Yes, that is good. So just make sure you're wearing long shorts. That way we're all good. This is what not to wear. Do not wear what I'm wearing right now. The short Nike shorts. Do not wear short jean shorts. Do not wear those soccer shorts rolled up a bunch. Don't roll up your long long shorts to make them short, just leave them long, all right? So just make sure you're doing that, and
Do not compromise our witness by wearing shorts that could be considered questionable.
all right. So this year we have 4 shirts that you need to bring. So Annie is going to pull them out for us. The first one is a gray shirt that you should have already gotten. You will get your shirts through your family group. If you have not gotten them already, you'll get them tonight. Just make sure you pick those up. So this is our gray shirt that we're wearing this year. The next one is a neon orange shirt. Looks like this. Nice. The next one is your red 8612 shirt. And then your black 8612 shirt. Thank you, Andy. Alright, so if you are new and you do not have a red or black 8612 shirt, you can just pick one up. It's no problem. But if you need a new black or red shirt because you lost your old shirt or you want a bigger size, it's going to be $5 and you can get them out there. So all of your shirts, this is super, super important. All of your shirts are going to have a number inside of it. You need to make sure you remember that number, write it down, do whatever you need to do. It's super important. Because throughout the week, we'll be washing your shirts, and the only way you can get them back is by knowing your number. So, if you get a new red or black shirt, you need to make sure you write your number inside of it. But the other ones should be labeled for you.
Happy packing.